Right, fellas, welcome back to the channel. It is week 8 of my prediction videos, and last week I had a stinker. I picked the Patriots. I was at the game, Monday Night Football against the Bears, and we got slapped. So I'm not over it yet. So I'm going to pick the Patriots. I'm calling it now. I'm picking the Patriots. Comeback game. We're going to smash this. Like always, guys, if you disagree with any of these picks, please let me know in the comments. I love having the discussions, seeing your guys' opinions. And clearly, I keep getting them wrong, so you guys might know more about football than I do. Let me know in the comments, like I said, if you disagree. And let's get straight into it. Right then, so starting off, first game, Thursday Night Football. We've got an unbelievable game. Bucks versus Ravens. Tom Brady versus Lamar Jackson. What a game for Thursday Night Football. I think I'm going to go for the Ravens. The Bucks just got worked by the Panthers, and the Panthers stink. So I think I'm just going to have to go for the Ravens. Unfortunately, the Buccaneers just haven't looked as good as they should do. So I'm going to go for the Ravens. I just think they'll be too strong for them. Then you've got the Jags versus the Broncos as the next game, and that's in London. I'm not really sure on this one, to be honest with you. My gut instinct says the Broncos are going to win. I just think the Broncos are finally going to come good. I can't keep picking against Russell Wilson because he's going to come good one day. So I'm going to pick the Broncos. Now, next game, Lions versus Dolphins. This could be a secretly good game because both offenses are pretty good. But I'm going to go for the Dolphins. I just think they'll be a little bit too strong for the Lions, and they have Tyreek Hill, so nothing more needs to be said there. Now, next game, Falcons versus Panthers. Now, I've got to go Falcons. I keep picking against them every single week, so I've got to pick them one week. So I'm going to go for the Falcons. Then we got Vikings versus Cardinals. This is going to be a banger. You heard it here first. I'm going to go for the Vikings, though. They're playing really well, in great form at the moment. And, yeah, I don't know what to do. Every time I pick the Cardinals, they lose. Every time I don't pick against them, they win. So I'm not really sure what to do, but I'm going to go for the Vikings and back the Vikings. Now, the next game, Cowboys versus Bears. I hope the Bears get absolutely smoked. So I'm going to go for the Cowboys. I haven't got over them beating the Patriots yet. So next game is Saints versus Raiders. Now, the Raiders have to win this. They need to get some momentum going into week 9 or week 10, etc. So I'm going to pick the Raiders. I think they've got a lot to prove, and they're going to come into the game high energy, and I think their offense is too good for the Saints. So I'm going to pick the Raiders. Then the next game, Eagles versus Steelers. Now, most years you would just say Steelers are going to win this, but Eagles are looking good. They've just made a trade for another defensive lineman as well, so you can't pick against the Eagles. I've got to go for the Eagles. Now, probably game of the week, Jets versus Patriots. Now, like I said in the intro, Patriots are coming back for revenge. We can't get whooped like that against the Bears and then play badly again. Mac's going to start. Mac's going to be on fire. Admittedly, I was in the crowd chanting for Zappy, but it was peer pressure. Everyone wanted to see Zappy, and I was excited to see him as well, to be honest. So I think the Patriots are going to win. I know the Jets are in good form, but Bill Belichick doesn't like getting beaten by that. So we're going to come back stronger, and I'm going to pick the Bats. The Bats? The Pats. Next up, Texans versus Titans. I think this is going to be a pretty easy Titans win. It's not going to be a high scoring game, but I think the Titans are going to control the clock well, run the ball well, and I think they'll win this one. Then you have Seahawks versus Giants. Normally you'd say Seahawks, but Giants are playing well, so you can't go against the form they're in. So I'm going to pick the Giants. Then you've got Colts versus Commanders. Both teams are pretty awful at the moment, but I'm going to go for the Colts. They've got a new quarterback in there, and they picked him for a reason. So I'm going to back the Colts. Now, this is a great game. Rams versus 49ers. What a game this is. I'm actually going to back the 49ers. The Rams haven't looked brilliant. The 49ers are kind of one of my favourite teams at NFL. So I'm going to back the 49ers to beat the Rams. It's probably an upset at this point. So, yeah, I'm going to pick the 49ers. Now, what a game next up. Bills versus Packers. Sunday Night Football. You can't go against the Bills. I've learnt my lesson when I pick against the Bills. Well, not that I pick against the Bills, but whenever they lose, I get it in the comments now. So I'm going to pick the Bills. I think the Bills are too strong. I still think they're the best team in the NFL, so it's very hard to pick against them. And then you've got the final game, Monday Night Football, Browns versus Bengals. I'm going to back the Bengals. Their offense is looking better and better each week. Browns got smoked by the Patriots, and I still haven't forgot that. So most teams should go out if they play well and beat the Bengals. So my pick's the Bengals. So I'm just going to go for it. just to clarify who I've picked. So Thursday night football, we have Buccaneers versus Ravens. I've gone Ravens. Then Jags versus Broncos. I've gone Broncos. Dolphins versus Lions. I've gone Dolphins. Falcons versus Panthers. I've gone Falcons. Vikings versus Cardinals. I've gone Vikings. Cowboys versus Bears. I've gone Cowboys. Saints versus Raiders. I've gone Raiders. Eagles versus Steelers. I've gone Eagles. Jets versus Patriots. I've gone Patriots. Texans versus Titans. I've gone Titans. Giants versus Seahawks. I've gone Giants. Colts versus Commanders. I've gone for the Colts. Rams 49ers. I've gone 49ers. Bills Packers. I've gone for the Bills Mafia. And to finish off, Browns versus Bengals. I've gone for the Bengals. Let me know, like always, guys, if you disagree with any of these. I'd love to hear your opinions. And don't troll me about the Patriots in the comments. I'm going to come for you. I'm going to come for you if you troll for the Patriots. But guys, look, appreciate your support as always. And I'll catch you in the next one.